Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NFL Spotlight, where we dive deep into the heart-pounding action of America's favorite sport. I'm your host, bringing you the latest from the gridiron with that electric energy that only football can deliver. Now, picture this, a 48-year-old legend, the GOAT himself, Tom Brady, stirring up the football world with a bold claim that he's still got what it takes to dominate the NFL. Could the seven-time Super Bowl champ really lace up his cleats again and lead a team to glory? That's the question buzzing around the league today, especially for fans of the New England Patriots, where Brady built his unbreakable dynasty. But hold on, because we're not just talking Pats, we're zooming in on the Philadelphia Eagles too, those fierce birds from the city of brotherly love, who are on the verge of clinching another NFC East crown. Strap in, folks, because this report is packed with history, drama, and predictions that'll have you on the edge of your seat. Let's start with the headline that's got everyone talking. Tom Brady, the eternal quarterback wizard from the Patriots' glory days, dropped a bombshell on the big podcast with Shaquille O'Neal and Adam Lefkoe. Inspired by watching 44-year-old Philip Rivers nearly pull off an upset with the Indianapolis Colts against the Seattle Seahawks in Week 15, leaving those Hawks at 11-3, Brady couldn't help but feel that nostalgic pull. And get this, he's eyeing the stellar play of the Patriots' current star under center, Maye, who's turning heads as a top contender for the 2025 MVP award. Wait, did I say 2025? Yeah, with the season winding down here in mid-December, Maye's got the numbers to back it up. Over 3,500 passing yards, 23 touchdowns, and just 7 picks. Brady, ever the confident competitor, said flat out, "I could whoop ass on everybody right now, to be honest." He claims with just a month of prep, he'd be ready to sling it like the old days, thanks to how meticulously he's cared for his body. But here's the twist. He's not keen on grinding through a full 17-game slog. "It's like committing to 82 basketball games," he quipped. "That takes too much training, and I don't want to do that anymore." Yet, when teased about jumping in just for the playoffs, Brady's eyes lit up. "That sounds more like it," he implied. "Oh man, can you imagine the headlines if TB12 made a comeback?" But reality check, folks. Brady's minority ownership stake in the Las Vegas Raiders throws a wrench in those dreams. NFL rules are strict, owners can't play, and Brady's been surprisingly hands-on with the Raiders, offering insights that have fans wondering if he's secretly itching for the field. This isn't the first time retirement rumors have swirled around him. Remember, he unretired once before in 2022, leading the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to the playoffs. Now, at 48, he's still got that fire, but the league's got barriers. It's a tantalizing what if that ties right back to his roots with the Patriots, where he won 6 of his 7 rings and orchestrated some of the greatest comebacks in sports history, like that epic 28-3 Super Bowl 51 rally against the Atlanta Falcons. Brady's legacy in New England is stuff of legend. Drafted 199th overall in 2000, he stepped in for an injured Drew Bledsoe and never looked back, building a dynasty with Bill Belichick that included stars like Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, and Vince Wilfork anchoring that beastly defense. Those Pats teams were machines, precise, resilient, and always clutch in the fourth quarter. Shifting gears to the current Patriots squad, they're embodying that same gritty spirit under head coach Mike Vrabel. Yeah, the former Pats linebacker turned Titans coach is now calling the shots in Foxborough, bringing that tough, no-nonsense vibe. Coming off a tough loss to the Buffalo Bills on December 14th, where they couldn't get stops on defense, the Pats are gearing up for a showdown with the Baltimore Ravens this weekend. But injuries are biting hard. 5 defensive starters, including linebackers Harold Landry and Jawan Bentley, were sidelined from practice, along with corner Christian Gonzalez nursing a tweak. That's a blow to a unit that's been the backbone of their surprising 9-5 record so far. On the bright side, quarterback Maye, the 3rd overall pick from the 2024 draft out of North Carolina, is lighting it up in his sophomore year. This kid's got poise beyond his years. Think arm strength like a cannon, mobility to evade sacks, and decision-making that's got him ranked top 5 in QBR. In that Bills game, he threw for 2 touchdowns, including a beauty to Stephon Diggs, the veteran receiver they snagged in free agency. Maye's got 3,567 yards on the season with a 70.9% completion rate, and 0 picks on those deep balls over 20 yards. That's elite. Analysts are comparing him to a young Josh Allen, but with better accuracy. And let's not forget running back Ramondre Stevenson, pounding the rock for over 1,000 yards, and edge rusher Matthew Judon, who's got double-digit sacks despite some nagging injuries. The Pats' AFC East rivalry is as fierce as ever. Those Bills, Dolphins, and Jets are always gunning for them, but with Maye at the helm, New England's back in playoff contention. Imagine if Brady mentored him from afar. That could be the spark for another dynasty. Now, let's fly over to the NFC East, where the Philadelphia Eagles are soaring high and ready to pounce. These birds are on the cusp of clinching their second straight division title with a win over the Washington Commanders this Saturday at FedEx Field. At 11-3, the Eagles have been a juggernaut, blending explosive offense with a shutdown defense that's allowed the fewest points in the league. But it's not all smooth sailing. Key injuries to right tackle Lane Johnson, that stalwart protector of the quarterback, and defensive tackle Jalen Carter, the young disruptor who's been a force on the line, mean they'll be short-handed. Johnson's out with a concussion protocol issue, and Carter's dealing with a hamstring. Tough breaks for a team that's relied on their trenches. Still, quarterback Jalen Hurts is playing at an MVP level himself, with over 3,000 passing yards, 20 touchdowns, and another 800 on the ground thanks to his dual-threat magic. Remember, Hurts rose from a second-round pick in 2020, overcoming early doubts to lead the Eagles to Super Bowl 57. Pair him with wide-out A.J. Brown, who's hauling in contested catches like it's nothing, over 1,200 yards this year, and Devonta Smith, the speedy Slim Reaper, and you've got an offense that's unstoppable. Then there's running back Saquon Barkley, the free agent splash from the Giants, who's rushed for 1,500 yards and counting, breaking tackles like they're made of paper. On defense, veterans like Brandon Graham and Darius Slay are locking things down, with Graham mic'd up in their recent shutout win over the Raiders, yelling, "This is our house." The Eagles' fan base at Lincoln Financial Field is legendary. Rowdy, passionate, and always ready to erupt, especially against divisional foes like the Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, and those pesky Commanders. Diving deeper into the histories that connect these two franchises, the Eagles and Patriots have shared some iconic battles. Who could forget Super Bowl 39 in 2005, when the Pats edged out the Eagles 24-21, with Brady throwing for 2 scores and Deion Branch earning MVP? Or the rematch in Super Bowl 52 in 2018, where the underdog Eagles pulled off the upset 41-33, thanks to Nick Foles' heroics and the infamous Philly special trick play. Foles catching a touchdown pass from tight end Trey Burton. That win was Philly's first Super Bowl, a triumph of resilience after years of near misses, with legends like Reggie White, the Minister of Defense, and Brian Dawkins, Weapon X, paving the way in the 80s and 90s. The Pats, meanwhile, dominated the 2000s and 2010s with Brady's precision and Belichick's schemes, racking up 6 titles and crushing rivals like the Bills and Jets. Statistically, compare this. The Pats lead the all-time series 8-7, but the Eagles have won the last 2 meetings. This season, Philly's offense averages 28 points per game, tops in the NFC, while New England's defense ranks 3rd in sacks league-wide. Expert opinions? I reached out to a fictional analyst, former Eagles coach Doug Peterson, who might say, the Eagles' under-center expansion under Kevin Patullo is genius, mixing shotgun with traditional looks to keep defenses guessing. And from the Pats side, imagine Vrabel barking, "Maye's our future. He's got that Brady-esque calm in the pocket." Looking ahead, the implications are huge. For the Patriots, a win over the Ravens could lock in a wild-card spot, setting up a potential deep playoff run. Maybe even a rematch with the Chiefs, where Maye's downfield bombs could shine. Predictions? I see them at 11-6, with Maye earning Rookie of the Year honors weight. No, second-year surge, but MVP buzz is real. For the Eagles, clinching the East means home field advantage, and with Hurts healthy, they're my pick for NFC champs. But watch out for those Cowboys in the playoffs. That rivalry's always a bloodbath. Fictional fan quote from a Philly tailgater, "Brady who? We've got Hurts, and he's unbreakable." Or a Pats diehard, "If Tom came back, we'd be unbeatable, but Maye's carrying the torch just fine."